She's still not a member of Chase U. She becomes invited into the fold when there is a whole thing about how Andre Chase has gambled away all of the funds of Chase University.
Typical. Typical. I would love it if that segment was like sponsored by DraftKings.
And this is like 2023 too, so it's kind of like right when all the sports gambling stuff is really like becoming a huge thing. So yeah. Sponsored by DraftKings. But Jacy comes out and says she has saved Chase University because she has put together a Women of Chase U calendar that the proceeds of which.
I love it. That's classic. You got to save the community center by doing a sexy calendar or winning a dance competition. Those are the only ways you can save something.
And yet this is the company that fired someone over her own racy photos that they didn't own.
Because they weren't in a calendar. It's like,
of course,
racy photos are fine as long as there's a month underneath. If there's no month underneath, it's like, what are we doing here? Just looking at a racy woman? That's crazy.
It also, the racy woman has to remind you when Arbor Day is. It's really important.
If you're not checking out where Memorial Day falls this year, then like you have no business looking at a woman's body.
So she joins Chase University officially when she saves the community center with the racy calendar, and then she also brings on as a protege the wrestler Jasmine Nix, who is also a Chase University student, I guess.
And I'm gonna guess Nix is spelled N-Y-X, right?
You know it. You know it. It's also Jazmyn, I believe.
Of course.
Yep. But Jasmine has no problem with helping Jacy Jayne cheat in their matches. So they kind of start to ice out Thea Hale. And then, of course, they eventually turn on Chase University because, again, Jacy Jayne, she's just a natural heel. But then she, as part of her heel turn, reveals that Andre Chase, his gambling debt was because he had placed an illegal bet on Thea Hale to win a championship match against someone who's big now. I think it's Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffany Stratton. So she has a match against Tiffany Stratton that he placed an illegal bet for her to win. And then she was not well enough to compete. And so he prioritized her health over the bet. And that's how they lost the money.
How is the bet illegal? Were they in a state where gambling was not legal?
I mean, I would imagine there's no WWE on DraftKings, right?
No, but they probably, you're probably right. This is before Polymarket or whatever, because I think you can bet on Polymarket on the stuff, which is crazy.
That is insane, because I had always heard, I will occasionally place a bet on like the Super Bowl or the World Cup or something just to give it a little bit of stakes. And so I was like, oh, should we put a bet on like a WrestleMania thing that we and Brian told me like you can't do that. It's not allowed because it's predetermined. Like you can't. It's not.
Well, the thing is, like, I actually haven't looked this up, so I could just be like wrong. But with Polymarket, you can like, because they were constantly noticing like people in the federal government placing bets on like foreign policy stuff. And like, it's so easy to game because it is stuff that people can know is going to happen or not. And so that's why it's a scam. But yeah,
because I think they get around it because it's technically not gambling. You are buying shares in something happening and then selling it based on how many people. It's gambling. It's a scam and should be illegal. But
I would say it's like the best sales pitch anyone ever thought of, but I do think it's just because the world has gotten dumber. Like people like fall for stuff more easily.
But yes, I do believe you can bet on wrestling matches now, which couldn't possibly go wrong.
No, I'm sure Vince McMahon does very well for himself.
Yeah, but I don't know the specifics of why this was an illegal bet and why this was like a betrayal of a reveal. Like, this seems like, I don't know, a good guy thing to do to prioritize someone's health, but I guess not in this company that doesn't do that at all.
That's weakness, Emily. And it's WWE, which means that prioritizing a woman's health also?
True.
That's disgusting. Like, ew.
Yeah, that's very true. She was probably just on her period.
Right? It's like, grow up and get in the ring. Yeah, they're not gonna see that as a good guy thing. That's always a weakling, sniveling little weakling who deserves to be beaten up by Braun Strowman